What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I have been lost for close to almost I think it's almost 2 years. No, it's not 2 years, it's over a year plus. But I'm back, you guys. I am back to stay and I'm not going anywhere this time around. So I'm back to tell you or to give you guys an update of where I have been, why I went missing all of a sudden, and what you guys can expect from me. So without much ado, let's get straight into the video. Hey guys, life caught up with me, and so let me just tell you guys what happened. So I started making videos actively. Okay, let me rewind back. I started my YouTube channel back in 2016, just opening the channel, but I never did anything on it. I actually remember that this channel was supposed to be a joint sort of like a project with a friend of mine, and I remember both of us were staying in Umoja that time, and we even went to the rooftop. We did a video. I remember my brother is the one who recorded the whole thing. I did the editing, and at the end I was like haijafika ile kiwango wenye ningetaka ifike. So we just kept on talking back and forth, and we had this vision, but I think I was more inclined to YouTube than she was at that particular time. It wasn't something that she was really into, and she was just doing it because she's my friend and she was supporting me at that time. So I was like, nah, this video haijafika ile kiwango yenye ningetaka ifike. So I just put it on the shelf. I think even up until now I have that video somewhere, but the quality is pathetic. The quality is very pathetic. Even the sound, you couldn't even hear anything that we were saying. I actually even remember we did a second video, and it was something about, I think it was a get to know me video if I'm not wrong. That was back in 2016. I don't know where that video is, but oh well. So after that I was still toying with the idea of YouTube, and I remember the other time I wanted to do a video. I did it with, I think a friend of mine is the one who recorded the whole thing with her tablet, and I think she's the one who has that video, because no, she actually gave it to me, but I never did anything with it. I was just scared. I think I was scared, and I wasn't ready for it, because also a lot of things were happening at that time. I wasn't able to juggle the whole thing. I was still in a phase of trying to find myself. Then that was in 2017. Then I just shelved the whole thing, got pregnant, gave birth, and then at that time I was like, okay, this is the perfect opportunity to do a motherhood sort of like a motherhood themed sort of like YouTube channel. And I did another video while at home. I think I was around, it was 2 months postpartum, and I actually did a couple of videos that time. I don't know where those videos are, but again I shelved the idea. Procrastination mixed with fear, mixed with doubts. I was always doubting myself if it was something that I was capable of doing, or if it was something that was meant for me to do. I wasn't really intentional about it. At that time I was just toying with the idea, with the whole thing. I wasn't really like sure about it, but I always told everyone, I'd like to do YouTube, I want to do YouTube, I'd like to do this. And then 2020 came during the pandemic, and immediately the pandemic hit Kenya and everyone was working from home. That is when I started getting serious with YouTube, because we are at home, we don't have much to do. In as much as we were working from home, for us we really needed to be hands-on and on the ground. So there was really much I could do at that time work-wise. It was only when I was needed, that is when I was working, and that could have been like twice a week. So I had this whole time in my hands and I didn't know what to do with it. That is when I remembered, wait, let's try YouTube. I think this is the perfect time to try YouTube. So I got into it, I made videos, I posted them, and everything was okay, everything was fine. And at that time, I felt like, okay, this is where I belonged. And I think like I wanted to do to make videos, not necessarily for the thought of being a content creator, but as a way of venting out. Because 2020, I remember when the year was starting, I was very intentional about that year, and my word for the year was intentional. And I made sure that everything I put my mind into, everything I put my hands into, it was something that I was intentional about. And that is how I started being serious with videos. And I made a couple of videos, almost like over 10 videos, and I was very, very consistent. Every single week you could find a video up. And then, so during that whole time, I think in a span of like 3 months, we were at home. And then sometime in, I think it was August, we had to go back to work. And I wasn't able to juggle the two, to juggle work, because my work was very, 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 what can I say? It really took a toll on me emotionally and mentally, and especially physically. So by the time I was getting home, I was very tired, and I didn't even have the energy to pick up my camera and start making videos. I just did not have that strength. That is when I lagged behind from making videos, and that is where it stopped. And I think I got so engrossed in everything that was happening around me that I actually forgot that I could use this channel to sort of like, vent out and release stress, because that was actually the main reason before, just to use it as a way of releasing all that negative energy, and just using this channel as a way to uplift not only others but also to uplift myself. And I forgot about all that, and I remember life got so hard, especially at that time. It was especially emotionally and mentally. I was so drained that I did not even have the energy to even think about making videos here. Then in 2021, when the year was starting, remember 2020 was a year of being intentional. Of everything that I wanted to do, I wanted to be intentional about it. So 2021, I remember the word for this year was becoming. I wanted to become something that I wanted to become more than what I was at that particular moment. And I knew the only way I can become, is by getting myself out of my comfort zone. And the only way I can grow is by, trying to jump into the deep end and doing things that actually get me scared, and I get like chills from just thinking about them. So I decided to resign from my job. Now, at this particular moment, remember, almost like 90% of the companies in the country were either releasing guys. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought my baby had woken up. He's asleep now. So remember, 90% of the companies at that particular time were either releasing guys, like guys were getting sacked, fired from their jobs, and really no one was employing. And I just decided to, do this crazy thing and just resign. And I remember I really prayed about it. I prayed about it so hard, and I kept telling God, just give me a sign. If this is the right thing that I need to do, just give me a sign and I will follow your lead. And it took me quite a while to actually make that decision. And I remember the day that I decided to resign from my job, I just told God, give me the strength, give me the courage, and I resigned. So after resigning and, trying to get my footing here and there, trying to decide, okay, what's the way forward, I remembered, let's do YouTube. Let's do this thing, it's I just have this need of having a space where I can decompress, having a place where I feel it's safe for me to open myself up, to express myself the best way I know how. And this is the only way I know how. This plus blogging. But with my blog, I'll tell you guys about it in a different video. So that is why I am back here on YouTube, you know, because now I have all the time in the world to make videos, and I can be able to take you guys with me in my journey, and we can learn and grow together. And I just want to build a safe place, a positive environment, and a positive but small community where we can engage with each other. I don't want this platform to be a one-way sort of like traffic where only one person is getting all the advantages, if that makes sense. I want it to be a two-way traffic where if I get to learn something, you also get to learn something, and I can also learn something from you as well. So let's engage. Help me to grow this family once again. I know I had grown this YouTube channel to around like 500 and something subscribers, but now we're back to around 200 and something because I wasn't consistent. People were there, yes, but now wako hapo hakuna kitu wanaona. You know, there isn't anything that they are seeing from me, so I wouldn't blame anyone for unsubscribing. But I hope you guys will come back. I just hope everyone that unsubscribed will come back one by one. You guys will come back. So share widely with your friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that, hey, you go over there, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you will not regret it. So basically that's it. I just wanted to make an update of where I have been. I will be posting videos every single Friday at 9 a.m. A video should be up at exactly 9 a.m. Only one video a week for now, and as we go, as we progress, maybe I will do 2 videos a week, but not now. Let's start slowly. Let's not jump the gun. Let's start slowly. And yeah, I hope you guys will love my content. I will be making videos on lifestyle, a bit on motherhood. I'm still not quite sure about that, but a bit on motherhood, and simply everything about Shelly. And that's why this channel is called Simply Shelly, because it will just encompass what my world is all about. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, be blessed and always be a blessing. Bye.